everyone, and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Week. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. This week, we've got a map I am very excited for. It is the Maou and St. Nick collab. I am told it is kind of Maou Tech-ish. Oh, yeah, it is. You know, this doesn't look as a crazy Maou Tech as it usually is. We'll see. We'll see when I try to play it. Maou Tech is a very special kind of building style. We got low speed and the lines don't make any sense. But it can be kind of fun. Also, the fact that it's ice is interesting. Some may call it bad ice, and we all know I am very good at bad ice. Oh, that was not good. Thankfully, St. Nick was also involved in this map, so there are signs. It does pass the St. Nicholas sign test. Oof. And it's got the Maou line test. Still not entirely sure what the lines are. That felt better than I'd done previously. I feel like it could be smoother still. That's probably Mackie passing me. Yep. Another thing that's going to be interesting to track during this cup is, for those of you who think Mackie's really fast normally, Mackie's exceptionally fast at Maou maps. Mackie has an understanding of Maou Tech that nobody else has, so it's going to be interesting to see if anyone's going to be able to keep with him. He's flying down the road away from me. Oh, what the finish! This sucks. What is that risky? Okay, AT's a 43.7. The low speed track, like this, speed conservation is going to matter quite a lot. So I understand why the times right now are 2 seconds off of author time. Yeah, you can't enter low because you just missed the next road piece. So you have to enter this high. Okay, that was a relatively smooth entry. Kinda don't land very nicely though. You get it super smooth. That's such an interesting transition also. Trying to decide how much you want to oscillate in that turn. That was not nearly as smooth as last time. See, that turn, I think you go high, low, high. Not whatever I'm doing. Just like middle all the way through. Ooh. Okay. So besides me going sideways through half of that, I think it was an okay line. Suppose you can kind of risky this also. Makes lining up that next part a little bit rough. There's Mackie, 43.3. First one to beat author time, 7/10 ahead of round and Kern Cobb. Got a pretty stacked lobby in general. High, low. That wasn't very high, but it kind of worked. Man, the hardest part is getting that oscillation cleanly without flying off the track. That and probably the risky finish that I definitely need to get back to the finish and practice that. Already forgot how to get there. There goes Mackie again. Maybe you don't want to cut the ice there. And then probably enter low and hope you don't slide too high on the final wall. Maou lines are a bit more difficult to figure out than most people's lines. That's why Maou Tech gets its special name. Okay, that was possible. Actually, I need to watch Mackie, see what his lines are. I kind of just don't know what to do in a couple spots. Just keep it low, slide up high. No, actually need to be left. That's the opposite. Mackie's right here. Okay. Mackie, what do you do? Yep, that's pretty much how I do that. Try to land more on the left so you get kind of a downhill. Right, left, right, yep. Or the high, low, high, right, left, right, whatever you want to call that. And, oh, very aggressively down. Okay. I see, it's more oscillation, not less oscillation. And I'm guessing you want to be kind of set up a little more on the left, yeah. And then he still goes at the ice wall and is able to hold that into the risky. 43.0, still the only one to beat author time. The Chrome Cop's getting close. So pretty high into the wall. Not as much airtime as that. You probably should be about 80 speed there. Oh, that was a terrible turn. High, low, high-ish. Was not exactly what I wanted. Mackie very high. Also, it's very low, and then I still swing out high there. I don't understand that. Gotta stop smoking tires right off the bat. I'm not good at these ice sections. There we go. That's more so the line I'm supposed to be doing. +4 speed. I think Mackie's like +10 or something there compared to me. Not landing on the downhill just yet either. Okay, I'll get the risky at least. Okay, that was the cleanest start I've had, I think. That was an interesting line. It worked. Yeah, +3 speed is nice. There we go. That's the line. That is the line. Now I just gotta do that consistently. Not mess up this part. Ooh. Well, that's double trouble over there, because you get a little bit of a bounce. And I slid way too much and missed the risky. One more run in the warm-ups. I kind of know the line, but I can't do it at all consistently. Okay, sure. That's fine. Yeah, this is so slow. I think I need to jump more left. rather be safer to the left there than fast and on the right side. Okay, well, I'm not consistent, but we'll see what happens. Round with the point 2 is pretty fast. Kunkad, Hydro beat author time. Quick Racer's close. Mackie is fastest as predicted. Let's see what everyone will be able to do in the elimination rounds. Alright, here we go. Eliminations. Let's hope I can get these lines right. Pretty solid start. As long as I can set up here. Actually, kind of got the high-low high. This line here. Okay, got it. I don't have players on at the moment, so I can't see Mackie flying past me just yet. I think that's fastest spin at the bottom of the hill. This is a terrible setup. Gonna have to take the safe in. But at least I got a finish, which is usually all you need in the first round. And given that it's given the kind of map it is, I'm expecting a lot of very slow times as well. Ooh, speaking of slow, that's not gonna be very good. Let's see if any speed carries. That's actually kind of a half-decent run. Yeah. Oh, this line's not good, though. That's too bad. Really sucks that that part is after the reset time to get 2 runs in. Also, I don't know why my cup leaderboard isn't showing the bottom 5 like it usually does. You can't see the information at the top, though. And most people getting a time here. Nick, one of the mappers, doesn't count. Actually, pretty decent times. 51s, looks like. I do need to be getting some good times. Again, you can see the information at the top. Don't have the leaderboard working at the moment. There's been a lot of updates to things the last couple of days, so possibly something broke. Much nicer line. A little bit of sliding towards the end. Yeah, this is good. This is my best run so far. As long as I get this final tube entry correct. Which is okay. Okay enough for me to get the risky. 44.5 is still a bit off of author time. Pretty decent start. Comparable to last run, although last run was pretty good. Felt like that was a little cleaner also. Ooh, maybe a bit far to the left. Well, the sliding on the ice. The ice scared me, but I don't think I lost too much there. A little bit less speed, but a little bit higher is gonna lose a little bit more speed also. But still an improvement. 8th place. The cup leaderboard is not here, unfortunately. Top 18 advance. So we'll be... Actually, I can't see anything of the cup leaderboard at the moment. Okay, round 3. Unfortunately, leaderboards are kind of broken, so it's a little bit harder to track. that's a line. Just take a run. 118 is a little bit off of where I want to be. I was pretty clean though. Yeah, there you go. A little move to the left at the top of that hill. A little bit better setup. Abandon the risky, take a safe finish, which is somehow still 7th. 42.9. I said Mackie was good at Maou Tech. I don't know how that was 81 speed still. That line kind of bad again. There's no more time for me to reset. It is a better run though. Got that line pretty smooth as well. Bit of a cleaner lineup for that jump too. Hopefully I can hit the risky finish. This is a pretty good setup. Actually, it's steering right a little bit to get down the hill, and that's a personal best for me, 44.1. Kind of hard to tell what the fastest line is. Measuring speed versus time at that checkpoint. As well as the landing you get after the checkpoint, which can determine speed a bit as well. Yeah, all the leaderboards are kind of not super trustworthy right now. We'll just keep an eye on the text at the top of the screen, as well as the chat messages showing the eliminated players. .123, I think, is the best speed I've had there. Oh, well, got that wrong. Sure, you can get faster than a 123 also. Not like my beginnings have been super clean. This is pretty good. 124, see? Look at that. And I got that line decently enough. Should be a pretty quick run. It's a pretty nice setup. Let's abandon the risky. 45.5 is somehow 6th, and I missed the risky. Looks like Mackie's caught one of the spies. Cobb stealing some lines, it looks like. Oh, I don't have time to finish this run, if I got that line good anyway. Another 0.8 rounds, looking pretty good in this cup as well. Giving Mackie some challenge. Cobb is apparently stealing lines, so keep an eye on Cobb in the later rounds. Hydros looks pretty good, Quick Racers looked pretty good, Zeklos looks pretty good, but not necessarily at the pace of Round and Mackie. 12 players in, top 10 advance. Rotor and Jinx eliminated in the last round, 2 eliminations from here until the top 6. 83 speed is good, and I got a good landing. I think it took a little bit longer, so hopefully the speed pays out in the long run. Oh my goodness, 127? I think the speed's paying out in the long run. This is how Mackie was flying past me in the warm-up. I don't even know if I need arms up here. I don't think I did. I just gave it a tap and way overshot. Oh, I'm still gonna get the risky. 43 out of nowhere, 43.4. It's like 7/10 improvement on my personal best. You need to be clean on the first couple of jumps so you're not smacking into the ground. Do have time to reset. It's a 126. Oh, that line was a bad entry. I think that was just going to mess me up. So this tube jump, well, okay, don't do that. The tube jump and then the drop after the tube. Try to get those landings as smooth as possible. It carries actually quite a bit of speed. Apparently 126 is just the norm for me now. That's good. I found 3 speed out of nowhere. Fourth place in that round. Mackie looking consistent. The others not necessarily. Carb getting closer. I have no idea who's supposed to be in and who's not at the moment because Cup leaderboard is broken. Looks like top 10 are in. YOLO and Agix eliminated. Top 8 advance from this round. Nice start. Kind of awkward oscillation. Really good line there. Little bit left. Much better to be too far left than too far right. Uh-oh, speaking of too far left. Well, that'll give me a good setup though. Still get the risky. 43.6, sure. I don't really understand this track. Runs that I think are bad are good. Runs that I think are good are 45s. That was a pretty solid start. Oh, well, I kind of lost it there. 125, and I had some strange wheel smoke. Couple of wheel smoke moments. Cost me quite a bit of time, actually. Bonk. Yeah, that wasn't going to be an improvement anyway. 43.6 should be enough to stay in, though. Top 8 advance of the 10 that are still in, which means Quick Racer and Shady Nook are the 2 in trouble. Anybody coming towards the finish? Looks like just Wombat. I'll keep players on for the next round, see what happens. So one more round of 2 eliminations. Round the fastest in this round. Neither Round or Mackie getting the 42s this time. Minor lag spike there, but that's okay. 81 speed's not the best. Landing was alright though. .25, well, there was wheel smoke. There was a 125 before then. Here comes Mackie. Needed one more tap of arms up there. I'll just follow Mackie. Bunch of people coming in behind me. It's a low 44. It's not, you know, a 42.7, but it's a decent time. Might be enough to get me through this round. Mackie resets early. I'm on similar pace to my previous run. I think I got that section quite a bit better. I think there's a lot of speed at the beginning, so I'm gonna give it one more shot. That was kind of... Oh, this is really awkward. Okay, I don't think this is the run. And I'm one position from elimination. so far down. See round pulling off into the distance. Actually kind of close now to my previous time. It's not necessarily great. This will be a slight improvement, and it looks like I just barely didn't need it either. That was a lot closer of a snipe than I was expecting also. But Wombat and Echidna eliminated, so top 6 single eliminations. Mackie faster than ever. That was interesting. Oh, that was bad. Saw rounds particles resetting. .83 speed, kind of a questionable landing. Still seems pretty fast. A solid oscillation. Yeah, this is fast. 126. Such an interesting line. It's nice when you know it, but I had to watch Mackie to learn it. Okay, hit that mountain. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Snow Mountain, for saving me. Round is going to pass me, though. 44.0 is a decent time, and I might need to get better than that now. So everybody left is pretty fast. It's actually Mackie and Kerncobb without times at the moment. Okay, I don't need to reset. This is a fine run. Mackie and Kerncobb get their times at the top. Oh, well. I saw that coming like 3 seconds out and thought, nah, I'm not gonna hit that. Surely I won't hit that. Guess that's me out in 6th. Wee. Mackie, Hydro, Round, Kerncobb, and Zeklord. Zeklord, the only one of the top 5 to have not won a previous Cup of the Week. And actually, the top 5 have all won quite a few Cups. Oh yeah, Hydro's going for Yahtzee also. If he finishes 5th, he will have 4 finishes in each of the top 5 positions. Is Hydro actually just DNFing this round? Mackie looking fast, Round looking fast as well, both of them passing Zeklord. I'm not sure what my key for removing spectators is. It looks like Hydro is, oh, there's an AFK. Hydro is taking the Yahtzee. Alright, final runs. Not that it matters, because Hydro is Yahtzeeing. I will link, as usual, the Cup of the Week stats and results in the description of this video. We will see Hydro have his Yahtzee. The real important stat here. Now I guess Hydro needs to get 3 6th place finishes in the next Cups. Ooh, Round, the nice snipe at the end there of 42.78. I don't think that's quite as fast as what Mackie has done. Round certainly has been the closest competitor to Mackie throughout this Cup. Kerncobb doing pretty good in the low 43s, but I don't think I've seen him hit quite the high highs that Round and Mackie have. Zeklord with a 43.7 in that round is going to need to improve that if he wants to make it out of the next one. We will keep an eye on Kerncobb. who's in the back of this pack. I think Zeklod may have done an early reset. We will watch these three, though. Ooh, Kern going a bit high on that oscillation. Round and Mackie continuing on their first runs. Ooh, Round a bit high on that oscillation. Let me find Zeklod through all of the spectators that are still showing up here. Zeklod resets, so not having a good run yet. Mackie the only one on their initial run. Let's see what Zeklod's lines are. Pretty similar to Round, who's right behind him. Round seems to be a tiny bit faster, gets that corner a lot tighter. And both of them get decent enough oscillations there. 43.59 is not super great from Mackie. 43.51 coming in from Kerncobb. Both of them have one more run. This will be the only run for these two, though, and by the looks of things, Round is a bit faster. So I think Zeklod may be eliminated here unless both of these guys are on incredible runs, and they are actually. 42.7 from Round. Means Kerncobb and Mackie now the ones that kind of need to improve. Mackie is coming into the finish on a fast time, 42.8. Kerncobb is out. So Kern the one getting eliminated, with Zeklod making it through on 43.4. Kerncobb in fourth. Yeah, breaking the Kern spree as well. Kern was on a bit of a win streak for the couple of the weeks that he had participated in. Now into the podium places. Zeklod loads in the fastest. Not as great on the first oscillation. I think that's might be where Zeklod's losing a lot of his speed. Because as you can see now, Round and Mackie both starting to pass him already. Let's see what Round's got here. 125, so that's not even really the speed I was doing on my best runs. Ooh, Mackie goes a bit wide on the oscillation. Round very clean through that section. Pretty nice landing. Good wall ride low into the risky finish. 43.1. Of course, we have seen better from him. Mackie gets that oscillation better that time, not flying off the track. Zeklod up ahead as well. Coming into the jump. Still is one more run for everybody involved. Ooh, Mackie very far left setup. Kind of, I think, having to save that to get this risky finish, but he does a 42.74. Round on another run. And we'll keep an eye on Zeklod, who needs this run to be better. Not by a whole lot over Round, but although Round is coming in for finish right now. Oh, awkward oscillation, and he's going to get stuck on the outside of the tube, so A2 Zeklod eliminated in third. Round and Mackie on to the finals. So it looks like Round actually did not improve on that previous run. So into the final two positions, taking a quick look at the stats, just Mackie with 15 wins, Round with 8 wins. We'll see who can get the win today. As I said very early on, just Mackie is good at Maou maps. Can he take the win against Round and ZT? Both of them starting very close together, actually, so this will be interesting. We can track their lines very closely and see who's faster. Mackie pulling ahead a little bit, kind of like Round's setup, but I don't think he has quite the same speed. Little bit of airtime as well. Hitting the bottom of the hill, 125 speed. Mackie with a nice oscillation there. Round goes a bit higher. And we do see Mackie starting to pull away. I don't think this has been Round's best run. For sure. We'll see what it looks like when we get to the end. As Round gets up on the side and he's going to start drifting towards the finish. Mackie with a 42.979, not his best run either, but a very solid start. 42 is a pretty good time here. Round resets again. Only one run for Round to do. He resets yet again, probably getting a little bit of slide coming off of this very first ice piece. And doing it again, so really wanting to optimize this first turn. Obviously with only one run, he can do so. He's not losing out on a whole lot unless he gets like a really bad landing here. Seems to be a pretty solid start. Let's see if we can find Mackie through all the spectators coming towards the end. 126 speed at the bottom of that hill. I'm not sure exactly where he wants to be there. Back to round. Solid oscillation. 42.737 is a very quick time from just Mackie. Round bottom of the hill is only a 124, I think just ticked over, so he is a bit slower. I don't think the rest of the run has been that much faster. Round comes in with a not very impressive for him, 43.899. Just Mackie, as predicted, wins the Maou map. Mackie has his understanding of Maou Tech, and it gets him the win. His 16th Cup of the Week win. Thank you all for watching. If you want to join Cup of the Day yourself, join the CTR Discord, which will be in the description below. And as mentioned earlier, the stats and results for Zeepkist Cup of the Week will be down there as well. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.